Hello and welcome to Exercise 4, Chapter 4, Advanced Signals. The objective here is to create a dashboard application that uses signals, including derived signals, to manage state across multiple components, demonstrating selective and advanced reactivity. The main dashboard controls theme, refresh rate, and display mode, with two widgets dynamically responding to specific settings based on their dependencies. Here's what you will learn. Managing shared state with signals across multiple components. Creating and using derived signals for dynamic, reusable logic. Demonstrating selective reactivity based on component dependencies. Implementing modular state management for scalability. Styling components reactively with signal-driven class bindings. Okay, make sure you copy the files from the links provided. 1. Copy the file dashboardSignals.svelte.js to libsignals folder. Create the signals folder if it doesn't already exist. 2. Copy files WiidgetA.svelte, WidgetB.svelte and x_dashboard.svelte to your libdata chapter 4 folder. 3. Add x_dashboard to your exerciselist.json file in static exercise folder. Okay, let's see this in action and then look at the code. Open up Chapter for Exercises and click the blue arrow next to for Advanced Signals. You see dashboard settings with inputs for theme, refresh rate, and display mode. Below you have the two widgets A and B. Widget A will be affected by the theme and refresh rate. Widget B will be affected by the display mode and by a derived signal which controls the color of the widget B heading. Change the theme from light to dark. Note the effect on widget A. Change the refresh rate to 5. What happens? The next refresh in seconds changes to the new refresh rate. Change the refresh RT to 4. What happens? Yes, that message changes now to refresh every 4 seconds. Something else happened. Did you notice? Change the refresh rate to 5. Did you see it now? The color of the widget B heading changed to blue. Next, change the display mode to grid. This changed the display of widget B. That's all there is to this. What do you think is going on behind the scenes? Let's find out. Open up the signals file. Do you remember the usual format for the signals file? First, it has extension .svelte.js or .ts if using TypeScript. We define the signals using state. Then we have our getters and setters. All straightforward. Scroll down to the last function, getHeading class. This one is a little different. This is a derived signal, as it is based on another signal, getRefreshRate. And you see the logic there. That is why when you change the refresh rate to 4 or less, the widget B gets the default color and if more than 4 gets a blue color. Now, the widgets. These share the signals in the signals file. Open up widget A. Here we import the theme and refresh rate signals, set some state, and as we have done several times now, we add an effect for the timer countdown and cleanup function. Function refresh data is used to simulate data refresh. Function getRandomColor is used in refresh data to color the data refreshed. In the markup, first we add static classes and a dynamic class based on the theme. Then we show the countdown. That's widget A. What do you think is different in widget B? Well, we don't have either the theme nor the countdown, but we need the signal for the display mode. Also, we are going to color the widget B heading. Open widget B. We import the signals we need here and declare state for items. In the markup we again have a conditional class, this time for the display mode. Then we have a class for the widget B heading which uses the derived signal getHeading class. Next a conditional for the display mode selected. And that's widget B. OM to the main course. Open up X for _dashboard.svelte. As usual with signals, import the ones needed. Also import those widgets and set some local state, getting these values from the signals. Next, we need a few handler functions for theme change, refresh rate change, and display mode change, each of which call the appropriate update signal. And then you have the markup to select the theme, enter refresh rate, and select display mode. And finally render the widgets. Not much of a main course. But you will find that when you code keeping separation of concerns in mind, each component takes care of one aspect, often leaving the main component just to orchestrate. So here, the signals component takes care of the signals. Each widget focuses on rendering and reacting to state changes. This leaves the main component to pull it all together. Organize. So that's another exercise completed. If you found this or any previous exercise or challenge useful, please subscribe. It's free. And it's a small price to pay for all the work that goes into creating these videos. Much appreciated. Thank you. See you in the next video for exercise 5.